Life. Fascinating. Rewarding. Joyful. Challenging. Love. Mystery. Different for us all. Sometimes we dictate to it, and sometimes it dictates to us, taking us down paths we don't recognize, where we've been or where we're going. This kind of experience is how we at Pavilion came to be. Here, nestled on 160 private acres in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. At Pavilion, we understand the power of addiction, its roots, and the havoc it can leave in its path. You see, Pavilion was founded as a nonprofit in 1996 by Shil and Lillian Desjardins as a result of seeking a treatment for a family member among for-profit centers. We at Pavilion understand. Although various addictions are a result many share, everyone has individual experiences and circumstances that led them there, and ultimately here to Pavilion.
I felt like they came through the phone and wrapped their arms around me, and I pretty much felt that way from then on. Like they really truly did care about me as a person, and they really tailored my program to my needs.
Pavilion is different. Pavilion is a nonprofit focused on results, not profits, uncommon in the substance use disorder industry.
I honestly can say that if I wasn't at Pavilion, I don't think that I would be where I am today, and I don't think I would have the confidence and the fellowship that I have today. The Pavilion saved my life.
Pavilion's team listens, gets to know their patients personally, to design a sustainable recovery program for their individual circumstances. A 6-to-1 patient ratio, an all-in staff, from program directors to housekeeping, an industry-renowned programs team who meets daily to review each patient's progress, combined with our alumni network support for life, all contribute to Pavilion's above-average sustainable recovery success in substance use disorder. Pavilion, we're here for you, for life.
Before the ABCCM, I was a broken man. I didn't have a stable place to live, and since I've met the ABCCM and the VRQ, I feel like I'm a whole person again.
In 1969, downtown Asheville looked a lot different than it does today. But the needs and people were the same. A mix of homeless, families in need, and those living on the edge. It was at that time, during a home Bible study, that one group wondered, how could we care for our neighbors with such tremendous needs? This resonated with so many clergy and lay leaders that pastors like Fred Werhand and Reverend O.T. Times joined to not only meet immediate needs, but build relationships that built stronger families. To break down barriers and bridge racial divides. Working together is something they preached and modeled as they served in the years to come.
Today, over 6,000 volunteers serve in excess of 144,000 hours, providing more than 17,000 meals, 30,000 food bags, 1,900 Bibles, 5,100 emergency beds, 5,300 emergency assistances, and $3 million in medicine. ABCCM has an 85% success rate, helping our homeless brothers and sisters obtain permanent housing. Not just help for a day, but for life.
Jesus said,
When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink.
When I was hungry, you gave me something to eat.
When I was a stranger, you welcomed me in.
I needed clothes, and you clothed me.
When I was sick, you looked after me.
When I was in jail, you came to visit me.
Jesus said that the righteous will answer, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go visit you? The king will reply,
Truly, I tell you, whatever you did for the least of these, you did for me.
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 ABCCM. Not just help for a day, but for life.
Returning from the military, from serving our country, protecting our freedom, leaving their tribe, their friends, their second family. The only ones that truly understand what they've gone through, who they are now. Going back to the everyday world can be difficult, leaving one feeling lost, lonely, and like they don't belong. ABCCM understands. Because our VRQ and VSC ministries are made up of service men and women who have been there. We've got their six. We have the support our veterans need to get them back on their feet. Back in life. Back to being proud of who they are. Honor your veteran and help a veteran now through Memorial Day. Honor the memory of the veterans in your life, family, friend, or fellow veterans by helping veterans in need today. Your veteran's name, rank, branch, and years of service will be permanently placed on our Veterans Honor Wall. We've got their back. We've got their six. ABCCM. Not just help for a day, but for life.
Being a computer programmer requires a lot of logic and attention to detail, a certain kind of mathematical intuition. I've always been good at math, and I like to think that I have a good deal of logic. My attention to detail can be
It could happen to anybody.
Being on the streets, being homeless is probably the toughest thing I've ever had to go through in my life.
Wahiga gohi, wahiga gohi, wahiga gohi, wahiga gohi.
Garfield lives for time with his Uncle Abel. Life is sweet. Be here for it. Cherokee Choices. Cherokee.
Founded in Henderson County in 1966 as Western Carolina Community Action, WNC Source's mission involves working together with communities and partners to improve people's lives.
And so when we look at places like English Hills, we look at partners like WNC Source, that is important to help us to educate people that affordable housing is just housing at a different price level that can go anywhere in our city, and the people that live there are our neighbors.
They do this through early childhood education, community transportation, affordable housing, and older adult services.
We offer exercise programs every day of the week. We have social groups, card games, mahjong, different programs going on all day, so seniors can come and go. They can also come in and find resources, ask questions, come to seminars. But the lunch program is a consistent program every day where they can have socialization and nutritional needs met.
These are the programs that empower people and transform lives. Focused on early development, school readiness, and family well-being, WNC Source Children's Services provides Head Start, Early Head Start, and NC Pre-K programs to low-income families, foster children, and children with disabilities in Henderson, Transylvania, Rutherford, and Polk counties, helping them reach their potential and overcome generational poverty.
We also have our students observe in diverse learning environments, which WNC Source has many diverse learning environments. They have experienced professional teachers, which is a huge plus. Our students need to observe that. WNC Source mentors our students.
WNC Source Transportation's friendly drivers and handicap-accessible vans provide essential transportation to and from work, shopping, and medical appointments for individuals with disabilities, low income, older adults, and rural residents in Henderson County.
If someone was needing to not be able to be independent and live on their own, they're losing their community, they might be losing their church community, they might be losing the home and the memories that they built for 40 years. It's a drastic change in their life, and maybe not one that they want to just because they're not able to get to the grocery store or just because they're not able to get to doctor's appointments. It can have a dramatic effect on someone's life if they don't have those essential services of transportation.
WNC Source Older Adult Services, together with our network of caring volunteers and dedicated staff, provides regular nutrition with mobile meals, Lunch Plus, congregate meals, social activities, educational programs, as well as nutritional supplements, hygiene supplies, and connections to resources supporting healthy, independent living and peace of mind for families in Transylvania County. WNC Source Housing Services administers the HUD Housing Choice Voucher Program to provide low-income families, seniors, veterans, and disabled individuals safe, affordable housing in Henderson and Transylvania counties. Family Self-Sufficiency Program clients gain financial literacy skills, education, build savings, and achieve independence from public assistance.
Well, we're here to do what our mission says, which is to provide pathways to healthier living and also to self-reliance. Whether you're working in transportation, or working in early childhood education, affordable housing, or working with older adults, you see the difference that you're making in lives every day. People smiling and enjoying themselves and getting the services that they need.
WNC Source, empowering people, transforming lives.